Yo, what up though? Right Ride, Big Business. Check it out. This was another one, last reaction for the day, man. This death battle. I gotta get into this, man. I love death battle. Yang versus Tifa. Now, I saw, the little analysis of some of them that they had, and like Tifa's my girl. Final Fantasy VII, my favorite video game, #1. Favorite video game of all time, Final Fantasy VII. Now, I haven't played video games in years, so that's #1 for me. It holds a special place in my heart. Yang, I have nothing about her. I just know what I saw, but she looks more powerful than Tifa. Like seriously, which is how it usually is. The person I don't know ends up winning. So, so I think Yang's gonna win, but I'm rooting for Tifa. I don't know. I'm gonna check the full analysis for the video, and I'll make my real 100% assumption. But let's get into this. Death battle. Yang versus yes, sir.
Punching, the most useful language in the world when words fail, and these two lovely ladies are fluent in it.
Yang Xiaolong, the adventurous huntress from Ruby.
And Tifa Lockhart, the Final Fantasy heavy hitter with enormous power. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. The world of Remnant is, well, crazy. Vicious creatures called Grim run wild, entire cities have gone to waste, and every single weapon is also a gun. Even nunchucks.
Oh, that sounds like Disneyland to me. The happiest, most gun-filled place on Earth.
Luckily, the world is protected by the Huntsmen and Huntresses, an elite group of expertly trained warriors.
And where else would you get the training to kill bloodthirsty monsters than from high school?
I can't believe my baby sister's going to Beacon with me. This is the best day ever! Please stop.
After losing her mother to mysterious circumstances and being trained all her life by her hero legend of an uncle, Yang Xiaolong was accepted into Beacon Academy.
It's kind of like Hogwarts, except replace wands and books with swords, sniper rifles, and giant transforming scythes. Man, this place just keeps getting better and better. Seriously, I know where I'm going to retire now.
A natural fighter and thrill-seeker at heart, Yang fit right in and soon found herself a member of the color-coordinated team, Ruby, led by her younger sister, Ruby.
Because that's not confusing at all.
I'm talking about kicking off the semester with a bang.
I always kick my semesters off with the yang. Eh? Guys? Am I right? What?
Anyway, Yang's time at Beacon was well spent, and she became the master of punching all the things.
See, while Yang's fellow teammates wield a scythe, a couple swords, some big guns, Yang's style of combat takes a more direct approach.
Yes, she does, with her shotgun gauntlets.
Her two golden bracelets aren't just stylish. They extend to form a weapon called the Ember Celica.
With just a punch, the Ember Celica fires up a flash of kinetic energy, blasting a foe with an explosion of force and a beautiful sound.
I'm so hungry!
To top it off, these concussive blasts can fly several hundred feet. Yang is one of the few people I know who can punch a bird out of the sky. That's what you get for crapping on my car.
In addition, like most huntresses, Yang can manifest her soul as an aura. Aura can be used to block deadly attacks and heal minor wounds, and Yang's is no different.
But my favorite way she uses her aura is when she goes Super Saiyan.
Many hunters and huntresses possess a semblance, a special power unique to them that makes Beacon Academy look a little more like the Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters.
Yang's semblance absorbs damage from hits she takes, adding them to her own physical power. After taking just 2 attacks from a mech suit, she was strong enough to shatter the whole thing in one go.
Unfortunately, her semblance does not increase her aura's defense, so she feels the full force of everything that hits her aura, and can only absorb power so long as she remains conscious.
Luckily, she's pretty tough. Yang survived a punch that easily smashed her through a concrete pillar. You know, the ones designed to hold up entire bridges?
And during a food fight, remember this is high school, Yang was knocked up into the air and did not come back down for about 100 seconds. More than enough time to reach terminal velocity. This means upon landing, she took an impact of nearly 50 tons of force.
And stood right back up like it was nothing. Ah, what a waste of good food.
Despite this, Yang can only take so much. Her aura has a limit, as does her short temper. Pushing both of these too far leaves her extremely vulnerable.
Like when this ice cream lady knocked her out because Yang had been fighting monsters all day with no sleep.
It's also worth noting Yang is less adaptable when fighting against foes specializing in kicks.
Still, she's confident she's one of the best in her class and dedicated to graduating Hunter School so she can travel the world fighting everyone just for the thrill of it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. There we
Far to the
go.
west on the planet Gaia lies
I
a
know
small
her.
mountain village called Nibelheim. At first glance, this town appears calm and peaceful, not worth a second look.
Until a sword-wielding goth guy found his alien mother hidden inside. He celebrated with fireworks.
After losing her parents and watching the madman Sephiroth burn her hometown to ashes, Tifa Lockhart joined Avalanche, a group dedicated to protecting the planet from ecological harm
Gotta check the stats
and
over.
meteors.
On the
Speaking
side
of
that you put
meteors,
it.
check out the size of the...
Boomstick!
What? I was talking about the meteor.
Sure you were.
Let me see.
Anyway, Tifa was thrust into the
How young was I
stereotypical
when it
gender
came
role
out?
of
Was it
housekeeper by
middle
maintaining
school?
the hidden Avalanche home base, Seventh Heaven. But it wasn't all
Oh,
bad
yeah,
because it
check
also
out the
doubled as a
anime
bar.
And she doubled as a bouncer.
Now, I've been thrown out of my
First or
fair
last
share of
round.
bars for totally illegitimate reasons, but not even I would urinate on the Seventh Heaven jukebox with Tifa on guard.
Smart choice, since she is a master of close quarters combat. Tifa is a feint brawler, adept in surprising foes with quick, powerful strikes.
Yeah.
And as she traveled with her friend Cloud to save the planet, she learned 7 legendary techniques, the limit breaks.
Accessing her inner gambler, Tifa's limit breaks include rapid-fire punches, explosive throwdowns, and summoning dolphins who uppercut people? Well, that's just awesome! And if she manages to throw all of them in order, she charges the last of her limit energy into one final titanic punch, the final heaven! Fuck you, squirrel!
Tifa is ready to throw
Ashley
down
Slay
at a
were too,
moment's
like,
notice, and even wears
Her
leather
and
gloves
Sid
everywhere
was my
she
team.
goes, just in
Cloud,
case a
Sid,
fight comes her
Teeth
way.
was my
And
team.
if she decides to get really serious, Miss Lockhart busts out her 2 round, beautiful, ultimate weapons.
Don't you dare!
The Premium Heart.
Oh, well, the premium heart increases Tifa's striking power immensely and continues to do so over time as she builds limit
Look at
energy.
that.
However, they lose this increase after Tifa uses her limit breaks and need time to charge back up.
Oh, that sounds like it could be a problem. Oh, if she didn't also have magic.
In Final Fantasy VII, there's a wide variety of magical ability granting gems called materia. Any person can wield any materia, and it's up to the game's actual player to decide who gets what, giving Tifa no standard materia setup. However, thanks to the Dissidia Fighting series, we know Tifa prefers to carry fire and ice materia into battle.
These fire and ice materia let Tifa conjure and wield fire and ice.
Right.
Combine that with her freakish superhuman strength, and she's like an unstoppable powerhouse.
Kingdom Hearts.
Well, her immense power does come
What
at
game
a
is
price.
this?
Her skills in speed and defense are somewhat lacking, making her something of a glass cannon. But to help make up for this, Tifa wears 2 armor pieces. She wears a ribbon on her arm in memory of her late friend Aerith,
Come on, man. Don't bring that up.
which protects her from negative effects like poison and paralysis. She also likely wears the Minerva band to defend from fire and ice.
Glass cannon or not, her strength is ridiculous. She's strong enough to fight an embodiment of Sephiroth and throw giant monsters around like nothing.
And there was the time she helped throw
Snap
Cloud
battle
through
was
the
started.
air to reach the
Yeah.
flying monster Bahamut Sin. After leaving Tifa's hand, you can see a mock cone form around Cloud, which means Tifa must have helped throw him with enough force to break the sound barrier.
Oh, Cloud's a lightweight. Come on, how hard can that be?
Well, factoring in the weight of Cloud and his giant weapon, he must have been thrown with up to 153 tons of force.
Well, shit, talk about power. You don't want to mess with Tifa's strong, twin, firm fists. Also, she's got a really nice rack. Did I mention that yet?
Feels like you're flying, doesn't it?
What game is it? I haven't played video games in a long time, so. Tifa a lot
bets are
of
set. Let's end this
stuff.
debate
Like, I
once
didn't
and
expect
for
them
all.
to give
It's time for a death battle!
bacteria and accessories.